Yay, my first official booktube video. Today I wanted to show you guys a few books I've picked up recently at the Strand. In case you haven't heard of the Strand, it is a huge bookstore in New York City and it is awesome. It's not too far from my apartment, about a 10-minute walk, so I go pretty regularly, I would say about 3 or 4 times a month, because I love it so much, and I love to just browse there, look around, see what they have, and it's really great. They sell new books, used books, and rare books, and their tagline is 18 miles and counting, which means that they have a lot of books, which is awesome. So yeah, I'll just show off the little badge of honor. I picked up 5 books recently, so let's go through them one by one. The first one is a book called Goodbye to All That, and this is a book by writers about living in New York and loving it, and also living in New York and leaving it. I heard it was a really good read, especially I think since I live in New York, I will relate to a lot of the stories in here. I love reading books that are set in New York or about New York, especially since I moved here, oh wow, a little over 3 years ago now. So this sounded really great, and I picked it up. The second one is a book that I got for $1. Ooh, 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 $1 book, yeah. It is The New Cook by Donna Hay. It just looks really great. I'll just flip it open, let's see. Yeah, doesn't that look good? Like, yeah, I want to eat this, whatever this is. Let's open another random page. There's a brush. I don't want to eat that brush, but still, good picture, right? So it's called, again, The New Cook, and I just flipped through it quickly, and it looks like it's for people who don't cook often, and so maybe don't feel super comfortable in the kitchen, and also people who are a bit more advanced and do cook often. So it's got recipes for everyone, I believe. So this is one that I picked up on the fly. I hadn't heard of this book, and it's called Free Food for Millionaires. It's about a Korean American girl living in New York, and it sounds like she's first generation, so her parents were immigrants and then she was born here. So there are certain expectations that they have, and she's not meeting them. I'm always interested in reading books about immigrants because my parents grew up in Nigeria, so I relate to immigrant stories, you know, about first generation children of immigrants whose parents are a certain way. I relate to those kind of stories. Next up is a Nora Ephron book, and it's called Heartburn. So I went through a big Nora Ephron phase a couple of weeks ago where I just wanted to watch all of her movies because I hadn't seen a lot of them. It's about a woman who finds out that her man is her man. finds out that her husband is having an affair and has to deal with that, and she's of course furious, and also maybe she wants him back, and she's also 7 months pregnant while dealing with all of that. So that sounds interesting to me, and I'm excited to read this one. Last but not least, I have a classic that I've never read, and it is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. This is one of those books that I feel like I should have read. I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up in California and this was not part of the curriculum, but I feel like this is a book that a lot of people have read, and I just never read in school or otherwise. All I know about this is that it's a coming-of-age novel about a girl who grows up in Brooklyn. I've heard people name this as their favorite book of all time, so that's a pretty high recommendation, and I wanted to check it out and find out more about it. So I grabbed this one too. And that's it. That's everything that I picked up at the Strand recently. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to be doing booktube videos. Also, let me know what the last book you bought was in the comments below. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!